Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal. Some of you may recognize me as Little Baller. I'm your results and transformation coach. Super excited and fired up to be back here again. So, for those of you that have been following my journey over the years, this building my YouTube channel and just coming on here and sharing has been a huge challenge for me. You know, I tell my clients, fall 50 times, get up 51. And I talk about what we get to do, not what we have to do. And one of the desires that I have is to just motivate, inspire, and encourage other people to become the best version of themselves. I truly believe that any message that is ever given is always to the messenger first. And for the life of me, I don't understand where the roadblock is with me recording and posting and growing this YouTube channel. And I just simply want to, share my journey and bring everybody along that want to come along with me. And I have to remind myself over and over and over again that it doesn't have to look perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm not perfect. I am perfectly imperfect, working on my perfection. And I really have to lock in and hone in on like the saying when I say that your vibe will attract your tribe, because I'll come to YouTube and I don't know, maybe you can or cannot relate to this. I'll look and there's other people that I'm attracted to and I love their videos. And in my mind, it's like they are already saying what it is that I want to say. So me coming to YouTube or just sharing my journey, like it almost seemed like it's for naught. But I had to remind myself that, that my vibe will attract my tribe. So there's someone out there that may be struggling or maybe challenged like me, and I want to show what it look like when you don't give up and you consistently believe in yourself and you believe in your purpose and you believe in your calling and you wake up and you live it every single day. So I'm okay with saying, here we are again. We're starting over again, and we're just gonna make it do what it do. So your girl is working on becoming the best version of herself by the age of 50. I got a year and a couple months left to do that. And I am, sharing my journey on my Instagram. If you are not following my Instagram, it used to be the Six Figure Fitness Chick, but I switched it over so that all my branding can be the same to BEU with Crystal. So it's the letter B, the letter E is an eat, the letter U is in unicorn, U, I'm sorry, that was incorrect. BEU, the letters, with WITH, Crystal. So if you want to follow me on there, you're gonna get, you're gonna see rather my transformation in the gym, my spiritual transformation, my physical. That's the same as in the gym. Just everything that I have to offer. Okay. So yeah. So I just I had to record this because I kept telling myself, you got to get started. You just got to get started and do it. So what you can find on my channel, what you will find on my channel, is my personal journey. And then, like I said, I'm going to give you guys chicken, not chicken. Let me say that again. I'm going to give you guys tips, tricks, and I'm going to motivate you. I'm going to make you laugh. Some days we may cry. And I'm just going to show you that, as you can see by watching this video, it doesn't have to be perfect. I used to think I had to have perfect speech, and I used to think I have to have perfect hair and perfect scenery. I kind of still try to do that, but we will evolve as we go along. So I'm going to just share some of my goals, and I'm sharing it out loud. They say when you have a goal, it's not big enough if it doesn't scare you. That could be true, it could be not true, but my goals are ginormous, and I take joy and pride in sharing them and then showing you guys how I achieve them. And again, to know me is to know many of the things that I do is not of my own power, my own will. Like I lean on God for just about everything. What I do know is what God had for me is for me, and what He had for you is for you. But that sound powerful saying it, but you have to believe it. Like the faith at some point have to become action. And I'm like, girl, me sharing this is showing you like, let me say that better. Me sharing this is, let me say that a little better. Me sharing this, I want to show you guys just how God worked in my life and how He worked in our lives. So when we truly show up and we stay connected and we're in prayer and we're fasting and we're just asking Him for like what is our next step and showing us the way, because when He do it for us, it's done. I have too many examples of that in my life for me to get to this point in life and just start doubting now. Like how when Peter lost sight and started the same thing. Like I just want to be locked in on God, hearing first, seeing, hearing, believing, and belief is action. So, okay, so one of the things I want to talk to you guys about today, because people ask me often, like, why are you so positive? Why are you always so jippery? Not too much gets to you. There are things that get to me, but one of the things that I've chose to do, because all of this is a choice, is to work on myself. And the more you work on yourself, right? And the better you set up your days, like less can pierce you, less can make you angry, less can knock you down. But you can tell, well, I can tell when I'm on point and when I'm not on point. There's going to be storms that's going to come, right? They say, what, you're in a storm? Our life is. We're either in a storm, coming out of a storm, or going into a storm, no matter how big or small. But how you are equipped when you're going in, when you're coming out, or when you're going through is going to determine like your how you come out, if that makes sense. It may not make sense to you, but hopefully it's just me. Like I'll be saying stuff sometimes, y'all, make sense to me, it may not make sense to you. But one of the things I wanted to share, this video was supposed to be about you structuring your day. And I had to be okay with reading notes, because I see people come on YouTube and they just be talking, and I'm like, are they reading a teleprompter? Do they have notes? Are they reading anything? So in my mind, this is the story I told myself, and this is what we got to be careful of what we tell ourselves, because our self is listening, and what will happen is we'll start to believe ourselves. So I started telling myself, people come on and they just talk and they have it all together. They don't look at the notes on the phone. They don't look at the notes on their paper. But what I realized was, the people that don't use that is for them. But for me and myself, we need to look at the phone and the notes so that we make sure we get the message out the way it's supposed to come out. So just really being okay with who we are, and just being present in the moment, and just accepting those people that God has for you. So with that being said, today we are going to talk about things you can do in your morning routine to be successful. I'm a true believer of this. I can tell you off the top of my head, and then I'm going to share my notes. Every morning, wake up. I'm super grateful for this air that we breathe. Go into prayer. Even if your prayer is, Lord, thank you for allowing me to see another day, because there's somebody somewhere that thought they were going to see today and it didn't happen. So never passing that. Of course, brushing your teeth. Affirmations is another thing. Affirming who you are and whose you are, right? I am amazing. I am a powerful public speaker. I am like whatever it is. And I have this new thing now that when saying my affirmations, instead of saying I'm amazing, I'm strong, I'm powerful, with God I am amazing, because I'm clear. I don't want to do anything without him. With God I am strong. With God I am a powerful public speaker. With God I am influence. With God I am a strong leader. With God I am anchored. So, and those are the things that we get to say, the things that we are affirming. Our thoughts become our actions. What we say, we got to be careful, because they become our actions. I used to say that I'm not a powerful speaker, and then I start stuttering, and then my words aren't big, and like literally what you say. So through my living and through my trials and tribulations and my trials and error and all that good stuff, I want to just show you how a person could go from here to here. In later videos, I'll just share a little bit more in depth as far as my life is, because some of y'all don't really know me, but would love to share you, bring you along on the journey. But I really believe, and you may be there, or you may not be there, that where I am now is not really where I should be. And where I am is a direct reflection of my actions, of my conversations, of my faith, and all of that. So have you ever been sitting in a space where you feel like it got to be more to this? Like, I know what God showed me. It got to be more to this. And I've done it over and over again, but it's like, how do you go from here to there? You got to get into action. Crystal, this is the message to the messenger first. You have to activate your faith. And one way to activate your faith is through actions. Okay, back to the notes. So we talked about affirmations. So the purpose of affirmations is to reinforce positive beliefs and self-confidence. And I just share, you can write them down. I like to look at myself in the mirror, and I like to affirm, and I like to talk to me. Or you write them down. You could choose. Gratitude journal. I love writing down I love writing in my gratitude journal every morning. So The purpose of writing in your gratitude journal is to cultivate a positive mindset by focusing on what you're thankful for. I am grateful and thankful for this air that I breathe. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for healthy kids. I'm grateful for a healthy marriage. I'm grateful for a healthy family. I'm grateful for the roof that's over my head. Like sometimes we skip these small things. Like I'm calling them small, but wake up day after day and go to your refrigerator and have no food. That is no longer a small thing. But I'm just grateful just for God providing me with food. Sometimes we feel as a people that when it comes down to writing gratitude, we're grateful for the home. We're grateful for all of these material things. I'm thankful for having a sound mind. I'm thankful for not giving up. I'm like those things are the things that's going to um, help to grow us, if you will, or if I'm saying it right, those are like the foundation. If your foundation is strong and you have that, like if I have a sound mind, I can always get another job, or I can always start another business, or I can always, but I'm grateful for the little things. So grateful for the little things. Okay. Meditation and prayer. That's another thing. Like I'm talking to you now, that's how I talk to God. I'll be like, Lord, it's me again. Let's have a conversation. Sometimes people think you have to be on your knees, and I'm just talking about how it worked for me. Like, some of us believe differently, but I can just talk. I can sit here and just talk to God and have prayer whether I'm in my car or what have you. But that is another great thing to do daily. Of course, exercising. The purpose of exercising is to boost your energy levels and improve your physical health. Minimum 20 to 30 minutes a day. I love to exercise. It's a stress reliever for me. For some people, it helps release stress, but most importantly, for your health, for sure. Of course, a healthy breakfast. And what I do, I'm a results and transformation coach. I have an amazing breakfast option for you. Follow my journey. I feel amazing. About to be 50. Energy is through the roof. So I can always share on that. Goal setting. I love setting goals every day too. Even if it's just a few. Even if it's just one. Because sometimes we write a lot of different goals on a piece of paper, and when we don't achieve them, we focus on our 2 or 3 that we didn't achieve versus celebrating the one that you may have reached, even if that one goal for the day is just I got in 64 ounces of water, where yesterday I only drank 8 ounces, something like that. But it's your life, it's your goal. Don't let anybody minimize your goal, because some people say, oh, it's water, but that's your goal. Reading and learning. I love personal development. I love listening to Jim Rohn. I like Inky Johnson, just depending on where I am. As a matter of fact, the book that I finished recently, Get Out of Your Head. This is so good. This is one of the reasons why I'm sitting here right now talking to you guys. Had to learn how to get out of my own head. Okay, another one. Visualization, right? Just sit and create a vision for yourself. Sometimes we don't dream. Sometimes we don't sit back. Sometimes we just dream based upon what we have. Like, sit back. What would you go after if time and money didn't matter? Like, there's so many things we would write down, but a lot of times we never achieve those things because we sit and we plan based upon what we currently have. So the purpose of visualization, I'm tongue-tied as I say that, visualization, the purpose is to enhance motivation and focus by imagining your success. Just a few minutes every day, just whether it's looking out the window, driving through a neighborhood. For me, I love riding my bike, so I'm always envisioning myself on a new Pinarello, because I used to like Specialized Venge, but they don't sell them anymore. But a Pinarello, like a nice, all blacked out, nice bike tires, I'm in heaven. Like I'm never going to sit and have a vision about a car, but a bike, that's just me. Of course, hydration, to maintain optimal physical and mental function. My water every day, minimum 64 ounces, minimum. I normally hit a gallon, but minimum 64 ounces. Of course, you want to plan positive content consumption. This is great. I don't like listening to I don't like listening to news because it's so negative. But like I said, to each their own. But just listen to positive affirmations. I love listening to books. I love going to YouTube. Hey, YouTube. There's so many positive people speaking. I like to fill my cup with positivity. What you fill your cup with is what you will typically put back out. So if you're cursing every day and you effing this and effing that, and that's what you're listening to, 9 times out of 10, when you get hit, that's the first thing that's going to come out of your mouth. So if you want to change that, you can. But so that's literally how I set up my morning. And it's, I have my journal, my 90-day journal. Every 90 days, I'm an ex-ball player. There's 4 quarters in a year. I believe in breaking up the year in 4 quarters. But I know I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. For those of you who have a word of prayer, just continue to pray that I just be consistent with this. I'm embarking on a new adventure. I'm doing a 90-day transformation starting June 1st. So it's not just about the body image, but it's also mental. And so I really want to bring all of you guys along on this journey. My thing is I love to help people to go from being stuck to becoming unstoppable. But if you can't help yourself first, how can you help everyone else? And I kill it in certain areas, and then there's certain areas like this has been by far the biggest challenge. I can't wait. I love progress, so I cannot wait for a year to go by and me to see how this has grown. But in order for it to grow, you know what your girl got to do? I got to continue to show up and share, show up and share and show up. So I hope I may. I pray that I've inspired you one way or another. I need this just as much as I want other people to need it. Because I'm really, we have one life to live, and some of us will never see the fullness of that because we are playing short. And I want to make sure that my speech is matching my action, and my action is matching my speech. So I chose to face this, and I'm excited. So, per usual, right? Just stay committed to becoming 1% better every day. And I love to tell people, do something today. Message to the messenger first, Crystal, that your future self is going to thank you for. So if you like anything that you heard, please like, subscribe, and comment below. I would greatly appreciate it. And this is just a seasoned woman just looking to empower, inspire, and encourage and motivate others to become the best version of themselves. So I'll talk to you guys soon.